It is such a horrible feeling when you are in a relationship and you notice that your partner is pulling away. It's confusing and heartbreaking all at the same time. Now, all relationships go through ups and their downs, but if you do notice your partner pulling away, it's important to remember this. You are not powerless even if this happens, and there are many things that you can do right now to improve and in time fix the relationship. So in today's video, we are going to talk about what to do when a woman starts to pull away. Keep watching to find out more, like and subscribe. The first step, you need to think about what is going on in their outside life. The first step is figuring out why your partner is pulling away and recognize what's going on. Now, according to a relationship expert, Emily Holmes-Hahn, she says, while it's very easy to jump to conclusions, there's no one-size-fits-all reason for why your partner is acting distant when things seem to be going pretty okay. They might have issues at work, family problems, or just general upsets happening outside of the relationship. And these things add up, and it could mean that this is why she's being distant. So you need to take a step back and think about what is actually going on in her life before thinking that something is directly wrong with your relationship. May sound hard, but you have to remain calm. Take a breath and remain calm. The worst thing that you can do is start acting out or acting out in anger. If your partner is having issues outside of the relationship, then they hardly need you to be acting out. Right now, they are going to need your support instead. The third thing to do is to take some time out before you actually approach them. Now, there is no point you jumping in and saying things that, well, you could regret down the line. You need to take some time for yourself, step back, do some self-care, and think about what you want to say and the solution that you want to come out of the conversation. Do you want to carry on with the relationship? Do you want some time alone? Do you want to break up? Whatever solution you would like, make sure that you think about what to say so that you can reach this solution. This will also make sure that you are not as angry or hurt when you do speak to her next. The fourth thing to do is to see the situation for what it really is. Dr. Alexandra Solomon, the author of Loving Bravely, has said that a partner pulling away could be a huge red flag. This is because sometimes when a partner pulls away, it can mean they are cheating or that they are losing interest in the relationship. Not what you want to hear, I know, but we have to mention it. If you approach a woman and accuse her of things, she is going to pull away more, and then that will be it. You need to stay open and curious as to why she's pulling away. This will help to ensure that you have the best chance of making the relationship work. If she is pulling away because she has simply lost interest, well, this is a big red flag, and it's time for you to move on, as painful as that is going to be to actually accept. Next up, you need to write down your thoughts and your feelings. It's important to look after yourself when something like this happens. Part of that is not numbing your feelings and deal with them as they come up. So it's important to write down and acknowledge your thoughts and feelings so that you can start to process them. This will make the whole experience more healthy and will allow you to grow as a person. Make sure to carve out some private time for yourself where you just get to sit down and really think about what's happening in your own head. If you find it's too much to deal with on your own, then you need to talk to a friend about how you are feeling. The sixth step is to use I statements. Now that you have taken some time to calm down and collect your thoughts and feelings, you can approach your partner. When you are speaking to her, it's very important to use I statements. Using I statements is a softer way of conveying your thoughts and feelings to your partner. It makes the conversation less threatening and won't scare her away. An example of this is, I feel hurt by the way you have been acting, and I'm wondering how we can get back on track. Seventh step. Give her space. This is tough to do. When someone you love pulls away, it's very tempting to run after them and get them to come back. Maybe by arranging a holiday, going on lots of dates, being very extravagant. Basically trying to be with them all the time. But what your partner might actually need is space. They might need that time to figure out how they feel and why they feel that way. And after a few days or even a week, they will be ready to recommit to the relationship and go from strength to strength. And if you are constantly pestering them, they don't have that time to process their feelings, and they might just end the relationship in a panic because, well, they don't get a chance to miss you. Keep your relationship open. It can be easy when you are hurt to just shut everything down and walk away. Maybe you feel that it will preserve your dignity and protect you from being hurt, but the truth is you are only going to feel worse if you do this. It takes a lot of strength and calmness, but if your partner does want space, it's important to leave that door open for them. If they have point blank said, "I don't want this anymore," then okay, all means slam that door shut. But if they simply ask for some time to think about their next steps, it's important that you tell them that you will be there for them when you are ready, but you aren't waiting for them. This can sound like you're being a little bit of a pushover, but actually this is a noble thing to do. If you love someone and something has happened to them, giving them the space to heal will mean the relationship gets better and lasts longer. And also by you saying, "I will wait for you, I'm not happy if I find someone else down the road," well, you know what I want to do. Meet your own needs. While you are giving your partner space, you are going to feel lonely and you will feel that urge to run back to them. And this is important to meet your own needs. Stop letting this person make you feel better. If you feel lonely, then meet up with friends or spend time with family. If you feel bored, then join a club or pick up a hobby. If you are sad and you feel that you need some help, then talk to a therapist. These are small things that you can do to keep your mind occupied and to stay busy whilst your partner is taking space. And all of these things will make you feel better, and in the long run, they will make you a much more interesting, well-rounded person. Be thoughtful. Do you want to pull them back in? Of course, you want to pull them back to you. So a nice touch is to be thoughtful and dial up the romance. They've had their space and they've chosen to come back, which sometimes, let's be honest, it's going to be a little bit awkward at the beginning. So surprise them with a romantic dinner or a weekend trip away will get you both back into that romantic mind frame again and will show your partner that you are ready to try again. You could also have her favourite flowers waiting when she arrives home. It's going to both give you that boost and shows that lady how important she is to you and that she is worth everything that you have gone through. So basically, guys, if a woman starts to pull away, you need to stay calm. And I know it's tough to do. You have to think about, is she going through anything else? Write down your thoughts and feelings and understand why you feel a certain way. Use I statements when talking. Give her the space that she's asking for and keep that relationship open. Meet your own needs to stay happy and then top it off by being super, super thoughtful. Now I know it's so painful to do, but I can't stress this enough. You need to stop depending on your lady to make you feel better. Because let's be realistic, if she doesn't come back, are you still going to be waiting for her to make you feel better? No, that's crazy talk. You've got to think, okay, this situation, it's pulling me apart. I feel so heartbroken. There's nothing I can do. I may as well just get on with my life, make the most of this downtime. And if she comes back, great, we will rekindle. And if she doesn't, you know what? That's fine too. If you think I missed something from today's video, let me know down in the comments. Give me a huge thumbs up and consider subscribing to make my day. But if you want to get your name rolling up next to my face, like these amazing people's names here, then all you have to do is click the link in the description bar below to find out a little bit more. Have an amazing day. See you soon.